Greg here. I got a new alarm in the mail yesterday, and you may notice that my tripod is a little bit elevated today. There's the alarm. It's large, and it's a vibratory horn. It's the first vibratory horn in my collection, and the first electromechanical horn of any kind in my collection. So let's go ahead and investigate this. It's really heavy, so I'm going to be moving my tripod instead of holding the horn. The horn itself is probably about 10 or 11 pounds at the least. So, right down here you've got your little Edwards E. It is an Edwards electromechanical horn. Come on, focus. There we go. And then right here is the model number. This is the Edwards Adaptahorn model number 373-L. Focus. There we go. It's 24 volts DC. Yes, I said 24 volts DC at 0.5 amps. Yes, this is a DC current Adaptahorn. These are much rarer than the AC current Adaptahorns, especially ones with projectors like this. So, let's go ahead and look at the back of the alarm here. Over here, this little socket-like thingy, that plugs into this base, just like that. Well, you got to slip the tab in there, and then it mounts just like that. Yeah, you got your two little wire terminals over here. Surprisingly, I figured out that polarity on this horn does not matter. You can do it like positive flowing through this one and negative flowing through this one, or vice versa, positive here, negative here. It'll still run and it'll still sound the same. I think that's kind of cool of this. And it's got all the inner workings of a DC current horn. Your volume potentiometer is actually right here, unlike the AC models, where some AC models, actually, I don't think all of them had it. Some of them would have it right here where it's marked loud and soft. I don't know if you guys can see it there. It would be marked loud and soft, but on here it's on the back there, and it would be marked loud and soft. Yeah, electromechanical DC diaphragm in there, big metal plate. So to turn the volume, say you wanted to turn the volume up on this thing, you take a flathead screwdriver, place it in the horn like so, and you would twist it counterclockwise. By raising the volume, you also lower the pitch, so you get a more deep guttural sound out of this thing. And there's actually a lot of grease on these wires that I'm gonna need to clean here. Probably do that after these test videos, or in between test videos. If you want to turn the volume down, obviously you would turn the screwdriver the other way, and consequently you would also raise the pitch. Yeah. And there's also this little cover plate that you just stick on there, and then you got 3 little screws that you gotta wire up. There we go. And you got, also got to stick it on the right way, or else it won't seal. So yeah, this thing can be weatherproof mounted. I'll go ahead and get out this little instruction sheet thingy. You can see the instruction sheet is also attached to it are a bunch of different mounting screws and washers. So yeah, mounting instructions. These instructions are for the Adaptabel number 340, the 4, 6, and 10-inch ones, and then Adaptahorns 372 through the 375. So you can mount, if you want, you can mount it to any of these size of back boxes. So you can mount it to a 4-inch octagon, or you can mount it to a North American 4-inch square box. And you just use the wire or the screws that come with the box. To mount it, obviously you have to mount the plate first, and then you mount the horn. I think it's kind of nice, because if the horn dies, then you literally can just get a replacement horn. You don't need to replace the plate if it's not like cracked or anything. Yeah, you can also do this open wiring design. Yeah. So basically, actually that's where these would come into play. So if you can't mount or if you don't want to mount a back box, quote unquote surface mount, you can just use those. And then weatherproof, you got to buy a weatherproof box, and then you got to, it's a specific model number back box actually. 349 for these Adaptahorns, and then for 4-inch bells you got to use the number 348. I don't even know if they still make those. But nonetheless, that's that. Go ahead and stuff some tissues in this thing, because it is very loud even at a low volume. And then we can go ahead and test.